Tyler, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. We're choosing to be single. We are. We live it here. You know, 52% of American women adult American women are single. 52%. That is crazy. And it is not because we cannot find you. You guys are literally in our DMs every single day, constantly chasing us and harassing us. It's not because we can't find you. Okay, it's because we don't want you. There's actually so much research as to why women are just choosing to be single these days. Like, I mean, I could go into a whole docuseries about this, but women used to have men for financial security and shelter and protection and even basic rights. And then men went left and started making us have our own careers, raise the children essentially by ourselves, take care of the household alone, leave our feminine energy behind. We can't even get a dinner. We have to split it 50-50. So essentially you want us to be the man, but you also want us to like be your mom, your maid, your emotional caregiver, and put out for you. I'm okay, Tyler. It's no longer an insult for a woman to be single. And the reason y'all don't like standards is because that means you'll have to level up.
Are women really choosing to be single? Let's get into it, friends. Let's get into it. Oh, friends, we are back with another one. Casey Cuts, I think, over her TikTok account, as you just saw, was letting Tyler know that women are choosing to be single, okay? All right, we're choosing, Tyler. All right? Fall back. Relax, Chief. Relax. What did he say? They got him in all this trouble? 37 and single, attempting to set any standards is wild. This triggered our sister over here. She did not like that comment, Tyler. You got under her skin and she had to set the record straight on you. So we're going to get some response to this right now. We're going to give you a little feedback. Okay? Let's dig in, because I am eager to just go through this. All right. There's going to be some hand holding going on now. Okay. Hands out. Let's get the hand holding going. Get that hand out for me. Let's hold some hand. Woo. You know, 52% of American women are adult American women are single. That's crazy. I had to fact check this. All right. I didn't believe that statement. So I fact checked it. You know, shout out to AI. All right. A lot of good and evil coming with the AI, but let's go with the fact checking. That statement is not supported by recent data for all adult American women, though it may be close for certain age groups. Close. According to 2022 data from the National Center for Family and Marriage Research, 42% of adult women ages 18 and older in the U.S. were single, meaning not currently in a cohabitating or marital union. The percentage for men was 39%. So you're about 10% off, not more than half, less than half. However, the percentage for single women varies significantly by age. Roughly half of women ages 65 and older are single, unpartnered, often due to widowhood. Shout out to all my widows. Here we are in the building. Usually it's women though. Men, we usually kick the bucket a little earlier. For younger adults, ages 18 to 29, about 32% of women are single. The figure of 52% is closer to the percentage of all U.S. residents ages 18 and older who were unmarried in 2021, or the percentage of homes owned by single women in 2022, which was 58%. Now, there's a video floating around online, that discusses the increasing number of single women in the U.S. using data from a Morgan Stanley forecast, postulating that nearly 50% of women will be single by 2035. All right, we had to fact check that first statement. It was nonsense. Okay, that's nonsense. Went on to say that it's crazy, and it is not because we cannot find you. You guys are literally in our DMs. Do we remember her saying this, friends? Every single day, constantly chasing us and harassing us. Listen, get closer. All you simps, we're going to need you to stop, okay? You're killing us out here. We got to hear about this stuff online. Men out here looking desperate, willing to do anything for these women who don't love you, don't respect you, don't need you, don't want you. And now we have to hear about it. We need some male accountability. Cut this out, man. If you're a stalker, stop stalking. Okay? All right? Fellas, look at me. Listen to me. Okay? If you have gotten zero indication from a woman, a female, potential wife of any shape, size, class, economic, socio stat, wherever she is on the spectrum of opposite sex partners, if you've gotten zero indication that she is interested in you, okay, likes you, physically attracted to you, let alone let this be some random girl you found online, some woman, and you DM her, I guarantee you that your communication, your direct message will be perceived as harassment. Now, if you were someone that she was interested in, okay, that was her type, that whatever that means for her, if she is attracted to you, if she is head over heels, if she's with the program, your communication will be seen and received, will be seen as holy grail. Your communication will be welcomed. It will be seen as something that she wants. It will not be harassment. But if you are not the one for her, which women make this decision, let me tell you something. Within a few moments of seeing your ugly behind, they have made the decision. It doesn't take long. They've already decided if they're going to give you the time of day. If you are an ick, or if you're a stalker or not, friends. Gentlemen, I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you what it is. Some women are this way. I'm going to bring it back for you. All you simps, all you men that ain't got no coof, no respect for yourself. Put your ears to the screen. Plug in your Bluetooth, your wireless. Put these headphones on. I want you to be quiet and listen when she says here.
Literally in our DMs every single day. Constantly.
Every single day.
Chasing us and harassing us. It's not
harassing us. Lord, this woman said harassing. I mean, that's like, when I hear the word harassing, charges come to my mind. Police are involved. Cops are being called. Somebody's getting handcuffed. Really, ladies? Let me talk about this for a second. What would you like men to do? What would you like men to realistically do? You want to maintain some traditional roles, but not all of them. I'm not speaking to every female out there. Let me be clear. I'm not speaking to all females, but the females to whom it applies. To everyone who commented in this video, you go, sis, power to your sis. You, talking to yous. How do we know who you're, like a hello is too much. You don't like us. A hello is harassment. You think you would want men to approach you. Half the internet, maybe a quarter of the internet, females are like, oh, well, how come men are not approaching us anymore? Because you're saying it's harassment. You're trying to get us charges if we say hello. Good day, my lady. Oh, harassment. What? Yeah, because you're not tall enough. You don't have enough money. Keep it real. Gentlemen, fellas, avoid these women at all costs. May God grant you discernment to be able to quickly obtain an understanding when you're dealing with this sort of woman who would take any advancement from you, any inquiry from you as harassment. This is a headache. Not waiting to happen, it's happening. I have a headache right now thinking about this. Like, come on, man, let's stop being ridiculous. Please leave these women alone. They too done up, too worried about how they look, too much makeup on. Leave them alone, friend. Brothers, I'm talking to you. Gentlemen, look, it's just you and me here. Beauty can be a problem, brother. I'm trying to help you out, gentlemen. It's not all women. It's these women that we must become aware of who they are so that we can avoid them at all costs. Harassment. Whoop, whoop. Call the cops. We're going to jail. Lord, tried to say hello. I'm going to jail. Got a fine. Have a ticket. It's not because we can't find you. It's because we don't want you. There's actually so much research, she says, as to why women are just choosing to be single these days. Like, I mean, I could go into a whole docuseries. That was actually kind of funny. That was actually kind of funny. The docuseries day was pretty funny. So I fact checked that. Had AI do a little research on this statement. And here's what I got back. The online claim regarding the increasing voluntary singlehood of women is strongly substantiated by a robust body of academic research spanning sociology, psychology, and economics. Okay. You always want to question who's doing the research. We know how that can go sometimes. But let's just say I take this at face value and I go, all right, bet. Goes on to say, the data confirms not only a demographic rise in single individuals, but crucially, a measurable shift in female desire. Single women more actively seek partners less frequently than single men and report consistently higher levels of satisfaction with their single status. This choice is driven by a desire for enhanced personal well-being and autonomy. Man, that just sounds like selfishness. Who am I? Coupled with the systemic dissatisfaction derived from persuasive gender inequality in relational contexts. That's what I got back, friends. All right. It's cited sisters are doing it for themselves. Wow. I don't know what to really respond to that other than like, everyone's not going to be remarried, right? Everyone on planet Earth who's born will not get married. Many of us will live and die single. Not a problem. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But can we just call a spade a spade? Can we just speak plainly? Like relationships, children, this is a selfless act. And when selfish people get involved in an institution created by a selfless God, a self-sacrificing God, is destined for destruction if self shows up to that institution. Can we just keep it real? Can we keep it a buck? So that just sounded like to me, like, yeah, we want more autonomy. We don't want to be one flesh with anybody. Not all women, but there's the research. So she was kind of right about that, it seems like, at a real high level, real superficial inquiry online, okay, through the documentation of research out there right now. But women used to have men for financial security, Lord, shelter, protection, and even basic rights. So are you saying, or some of you women saying, that you were forced to be with a man? You were trapped and you really didn't want to be there. You were only there so you could have money, so you could have protection, and so you could have basic rights. So as soon as you no longer need a man for those type of things, then you just throw it by the wayside. Now, here's what I want to know: how many of you women that are like this who say, I want to be single, I enjoy being single. How many of you are not having sex? How many of you are not fornicating? Because it just gets a little funny to me. Like, oh, I don't need men at all, but I'm still having sex with men. You know? Even if it's infrequently. Just a question. I'll let you answer that. You and God know, and that other person. There was no mention of love in this response. It was financial security, shelter, protection, basic rights. Now that we don't have those, we don't want to be with you. So what happened to love? What happened to this desiring not to be alone? What happened to companionship? What happened to wanting to be one flesh with somebody, to pour into somebody, to share life experiences with, to co-labor with, to bring souls into the kingdom of God, to bear children? What happened to that? What happened to just loving a person's personality and who they are? They make you laugh. You enjoy snuggling. I mean, what do we talk? Ladies, this is dark. This is really dark to me. Now, men online are say things like men are in love, women are in business, and everyone gets all bent out of shape. But friends, ladies, let me know, to the women who are not like this, when you hear this, are you getting the vibe that I'm getting? Like, so your love for a man is dependent upon what he can do for you? Because as soon as you can make your own money, as soon as you think you can protect yourself. Ladies, let me say something to you about this protection thing. We going to World War III tomorrow. Ladies, you're toast. Okay? I'm just keeping it real with you. If a whole slew of, whole legion and legions upon legions of soldiers from another country hit the shores of America and want to pillage, unalive, abuse women and the men here, if the men that are on this continent cannot defend you, you will be a slave, if not unalived. So I wish that you would cut this stuff out and stop acting like men are unimportant to survival. Men, talking to some of you crazy red pill people, that women are unimportant. Cut it out, friends. Cut it out. Just as, wow. Stay away from women like this, beloved. Because it's not all women. My brothers, let me tell you, I want to attest to you. If your life is only based online, you are going to be a really sad individual. I was married to a woman who was not like this, okay, for almost 18 years together, almost 20 years, right? Only reason why I'm not with this woman anymore is because she passed away. She's sleeping in the Lord. That's the only reason. And let me tell you, she was not worried about my finances. She wanted to make sure I wasn't lazy, obviously, right? But didn't care how much money I made. We met in college, okay? Didn't care about that. She wanted to make sure she felt protected. Obviously, who wants to be with a man when you don't feel like he can protect you? That I'm not hating on that. And that I cared for her, loved her, etc. She loved me, friends. Just for me. With no money. First time she met me, I had a little t-shirt on, and it had a hole in it. Like somebody that's into you just for you. Enjoys being around you. We were actually friends. Best friends. Can you believe it? Yo, man, this online stuff is toxic. I had a wife who was my girlfriend first, and we enjoyed being around each other. I remember I had a coworker one time, right? Told him I didn't have television at my house. He goes, "Wait, man, what do you do with no television when you get home?" I said to him, "I talk to my wife. I spend time with my wife. Ask her how our day was. We sit, we talk, we laugh, we joke, what do you mean? What's going?" Listen, there are a bunch of people who do not need to be married. I want you to know that I recognize that. There are many people who should not be married, who should not be in a relationship. They're making their spouses miserable. And I feel like these are the people giving advice online. These are the case studies that we're looking at. Like, these people should not be studied. They should be prayed for. Okay? I'm having to address this because I'm trying to maybe help prevent some of this toxicity from spilling into younger minds that think this is the move. Like, listen, I found a woman that loved me and that I loved back. Was it perfect? No. Was the love always where it needed to be? No. But we were not there for ulterior motives. Yeah. We were genuinely there because we enjoyed each other. And us coming to Christ together only heightened that relationship, only made it sweeter, made us be able to hold on through the good and the bad times. To the point where I counted it a privilege to be able to be there with my wife as we were battling cancer together. Counted it a privilege. We'd do it all over again. It's my ace, my best friend. May this type of love never find you, friends. May this type of love online never find you. And may the love that I've experienced find you in abundance. Oh, man. This is what I'm here. This is the No Pills Podcast, Love Fully Scripted. Okay? This is what I'm here for. This is the no blue pills, no red pills, none of this, just the truth, friends. You have to choose to be in love. You have to choose it every day. Not once, not twice. Every day you have to choose it. You have to deny self and live for the other person. And if you're in the relationship where you're the only person dying to self, I feel sorry for you. And I hope, And I wonder, why did you choose this person? It takes two. It takes two. But beloved, love is out here, man. I found it. She goes on to say, and blame us. She goes on to blame men. Tyler, she goes on to blame us, Chief. Look at this, my brother. And then men went left. What? Me? We? Huh? Je m'appelle Jean. What? And then men went left and started making us. So now we're making women do something, making us have our own careers. Yo, did y'all hear this, friends? She said men made women have their own careers, raise the children, essentially by themselves. Okay, that one's possible. Take care of the household alone, possible. Leave our feminine energy behind. That's on you guys. That's your choice. That is your choice, ladies. That you can't blame a man for that. That is your choice. Okay? That's your choice. Having your own career, your choice. Okay, I'm going to get to this in a second. We can't even get a dinner. We have to split it 50-50. So essentially, you want us to be the man. No, we don't. No, we don't. No. Well, I do not. No. You want us to be the man, but you also want us to be like your mom. This just drives me crazy when women say this online. My mom. Your maid, your emotional caregiver, and put out for you. I'm okay, Tyler. Listen, let's deal with this. It's not men. It's second, third wave feminism. Look at me real close. Second, third wave feminism. You hear me? Now, I will admit, there are men that are feminists, so we can blame them too. Put them in the, but y'all took the bait. Like rats to the cheese. Like they got you. They got us all. This is not the byproduct of one man. This is like a banking system. And here's the thing, why? Everything can't be men's fault, okay? Social programs, giving incentives, encouraging single mother homes. That's a problem. The economy, making it so it's like, well, you know what? We want more money, so let's make sure we get both of you guys working so you can incur more debt. Listen, women carry the debt in the United States. Like, you're playing a game that you're losing. You thought it was a win, but you're losing. How is this men's fault? Why? I don't even know why it has to be this antagonistic men versus women type mindset. Blue collar, we're getting got, friends. We've been bamboozled. We're not growing our own food. We're not on our own properties. We're not raising our own kids. And then we're fighting amongst each other. Wouldn't it be something if a husband and a wife got together and decided they were going to live in such a way where they could have their own little piece of property, raise their own children, make a decent income, eat off the land a little bit, versus saying, it's your fault? It's the man that you gave me. No, Lord, it's the woman that you gave me. No, it's the serpent. I mean, blaming everybody up. Like, just, wouldn't it make more sense for us to just work together and be one team? Am I losing my mind? Is it just me? Teamwork. Family that prays together stays together. Why is it this animosity? And look, why are you mad? If you don't want to be with a man, if you don't want to be with a woman, why are you mad at the gender? Like, why aren't you alone and happy? Why? Hey, why isn't it like, hey, I've chosen to be alone. I don't want a man right now. I have my reasons, but shout out to men. Love them. Hope they continue to do good. And those who want to be married, let them be married. I never get that type of energy. Never do I see that online. Never do I see someone saying, hey, I've chosen. It's always like a bitter, I have to defend my singleness and I have to blame other people. That's what I see. It's like, yo, just live in your truth. Right? Ain't that what you say online? I'm living in the truth. But some of y'all live in your truth and be happy and don't bring other people down to elevate yourself in your lie. How about that? The energy's off, friends. Single people, not all of you, but some of us, single, widow, be miserable a little bit, which makes everyone question. Let me tell you something. I know people that are happily married. Let me talk to you. I know people that are happily married, friends, in 2025. Love each other, can't get enough of each other. I know a lot of divorced people too. But all I'm saying to you is it's not everybody, friends. Some people are enjoying their lives, raising their kids, having a good time. Some people enjoy being a housewife. Some people enjoy being a provider for their family. Some people enjoy both of them working, and they're happily married, beloved. Be careful what you're taking in online, man. Be careful. It's no longer an insult for a woman to be single. And the reason why y'all don't like standards is because that means you will have to level up. You don't get out of here with this nonsense. What do you mean we will have to level up? Standards. Look, standards are okay. All right? Standards are fine. Okay? Leveling up is fine. I just don't know why this has become an adversarial event. Okay? Why isn't it like, hey, I want to see my wife grow, see my husband grow together? Now, listen, if you're in a non-traditional relationship like I was, like when my wife and I both worked, right? I was happy to see her move up. But we also had to realize that, hey, the more we move up in our careers, the more the career takes more of our time and all that. You give less time to your relationship, to your family. And that can cause friction, tension in the home, right? But we don't want to level up. We don't like standards. No, he was saying that you can't be overly picky when you don't have a clean, pure, I'm a virgin, no kids type position, right? Like I'm older. I'm not in my 20s anymore. All right. If I had kids, I would recognize that would not necessarily make me maybe that intriguing to every single person out there of the opposite sex. Like it just, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, some people want somebody around their age. Okay. They want somebody in their 20s, in their 30s, in their 40s. So that means there's a whole group of people who get left out of the, and that's fine. But sometimes I see people think, females in particular, think like, oh yeah, I'm older. I'm just as attractive as I was. I've got 2-3 baby daddies and everybody should want me. And no, it's not going to be hard for me to find anybody. I'll be able to get married. Some guy's going to marry me and they're still not married. This is why online it's like, yo, sometimes some of y'all are delusional. Lulu. Like, what do you, no. It's not how life works. Men usually are seen as more valuable, more attractive to a woman as they get older. Okay? They get more seasoned, they slow down, they get themselves together, financially, etc. Boom, boom. They got themselves figured out. Females, because we want to have babies, usually, right? Because of fertility, youth, age, boom. That's not to say that older women are not attractive. That's not to say that as you get older, you may not become even more attractive to some men or to your spouse. That's what, right? You know what I'm saying? For some other reasons. But on just a general, why would I want to be with a woman who is not able to have children and I'm in my 20s does not make sense. Sis, do you hear what I'm saying? If I had the option to be with somebody who has no baby fathers versus someone who does have baby fathers, who would you choose? Who would you think I would choose? If I'm a 20-something, 30-year-old something professional, got myself together, I go to work every day, blue-collar worker, not playing around, got my own vehicle, own home. Come on. Like, why are we playing dumb online? Stop with the rage bait. Doesn't mean you're less valuable. Listen, our dating value, our courtship value, right? Depending on the person, does diminish over time to some degree. And it varies per the sexes. Just deal with it. Don't get on here and try to make us believe a lie. And if you're out here trying to look younger, you got your own question answered already. Okay? If you're spending your money on things that keep you looking younger, why? If getting older is more beautiful, more attractive, it's going to bring more men to you, then why not just embrace the grays? Why not just embrace the wrinkles? Why spend all this money? If you are really and truly a woman who has decided, I'm choosing to be single. I want to leave you with this verse. Genesis chapter 2. Oh, yeah. Genesis, the 2nd chapter, ladies. If you're a woman who says, I don't need a man, I don't want a man, I am choosing to be single, I am happier, this is what I want, woo, woo, woo. And the Lord God, Yahweh, said, it is not good that the man, the human being, should be alone. I will make him and help meet for him. You can't improve on God, friends. The individual, the being that created human beings, said it is not good to be alone. If you are in a situation where you have just shut your mind and closed your mind to being in a relationship, you're going against God. You're going against the wisdom of God. I'm widowed. I have not remarried. I have not closed that door. I'm not trying to kick that door open. Whatever God's will is for my life, I would encourage you to be in the same place. And don't be too saturated in this toxic online spirit that is going on. This toxic online adversarial spirit against men or between men and women. Don't partake in that, friends. Trust in the owner's manual. I'm Gordon McGhee. This is the No Pills Podcast, Love Fully Scripted. And I'm signing off, and I will catch you next week.